Okay, give me a sec. Okay, I think that's better. I had it plugged into the wrong port. So I'm gonna be doing a knife only run. I just did one. This one, I think. No, this one. Obviously casual. I don't know why you would do knife only on anything other than casual. Now, the rules with this one,
Long
I
ago,
believe you can
a young girl
use
went with her mother to pick berries for her father. He was
guns
hard
to
at
shoot
work,
down treasure
but the forest greeted them with a dark,
and on
cold
certain boss
silence,
fights.
the bushes
I
empty.
think it's just as long as you don't
Yet determined to
damage
find the berries,
enemies,
the rascal broke free from
then
Mother's
you're
grasp
okay.
and vanished into the trees. Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on, over vine and under branch.
This
and
is
into the
my
forest
fourth
deep.
playthrough of the game,
Feeling strange eyes
so I know it pretty
upon her,
well.
the girl recalled Mother's scary bedtime tales, and her throat became bone dry. Then the Bat Lord appeared. He greeted her warmly and bit his own wing. "Come, child, quench your thirst," he said. So she drank the thick, dark blood and smiled with joy. Passing through the graveyard, menacing storm clouds loomed, and the air turned bitingly cold. The girl was shivering in her thin clothes. Then a dark weaver appeared.
I really love
and
this
the
intro.
click of his
I don't think I'll be
fingers
like
crafted mist into a beautiful
skipping through cutscenes or
dress.
anything because this
"Come,
isn't really a
child,
speed run.
warm yourself," he coaxed. So she clothed herself and
There are some
smiled
cutscenes I'll
with
skip
joy.
through that are just really long,
Across waters deep and ominous
and
she
I just don't
went,
care about them, like the
hoping a
ones
boat
from
she
the
found would
demos.
carry her home. But hunger's grip tightened and her heart grew heavy. Then the Fish King appeared and offered one of his many fins. "Come, child, eat your
Also, I
fill."
have
So the girl ate
Chris's knife,
and smiled
which
with joy
apparently
once more. Continuing
can kill
on,
enemies in like
she
1 or
soon
2 hits.
entered the forest's dark heart. Then an iron steed appeared, bearing a beautiful golden gear. The creature said nothing as the girl approached and snatched what she thought was another gift. The horse grew angry and summoned the other monsters. Terror filled the girl's heart as the wild wind rose around the beasts. Suddenly, a witch appeared, dark yet regal. "Gifts we gave, but more you took," she snarled.
Also, this is
"So
on the
more
Series
return
S,
is due." In a blink, the girl was trapped
so it runs at
inside
1440 60.
There. She's asleep.
What is with the creepy story? She's only 6 months old.
Woman at the store said it was traditional. A local tale. Besides, Rose
And I
doesn't
probably
seem to
will
mind.
play this on Village of
Because she
Shadows
doesn't
difficulty
understand
at some point. I
that
just need to
guy.
get the right gear.
We moved here so that she wouldn't have to deal with any of that, remember?
There's nothing wrong with my memory. You're just being paranoid.
It's not. Never mind. I'm sorry. But I'm not paranoid. I'm just cautious.
Then, go cautiously take your daughter to bed. I'll finish dinner.
It's okay, Rose. Your mother doesn't want to remember it. I can't blame her.
Alright.
Did you say something?
Nothing. I'll put her down.
I can't believe how good this game looks. Like, this can run on a lot of different machines. Like, this runs on the last gen consoles.
It's like
At
I
least
said
the,
to your mom. That
like,
book's too
1X
scary
and
for
the
you.
Pro. At 1080 60, which is crazy to me. There's an achievement around here.
Almost there, honey.
Kick that ball into that room. When I first read it, I thought it was the room at the end of the hall over there. To the right here. So I kicked it all the way down here and into there, and it didn't pop.
There you go, sweetheart. Don't you worry. I'll be right downstairs. Daddy won't let those weird fairy tale monsters get you.
Well, so if you don't know, those weird fairy tale monsters from the book that we just heard are the exact monsters that fight you in the game. The bat is Dimitrescu. The Weaver is Beneviento. The fish is obviously Moreau. Iron Horse is Heisenberg, and then the big witch lady is Miranda.
Is she okay?
Sleeping like like a baby. That smells good. What's that?
Oh, hands off, mister. It's churba de legume. It's a local recipe.
Wow, you've gone full native, haven't you?
Local wine, too. But if you're gonna keep sulking all evening, maybe you shouldn't
Also,
have
those are
any.
huge bottles of wine.
You really have to stop worrying.
It's just finding you in Louisiana, the pregnancy, Chris moving us here, military training, it all happened so fast.
Liquid rarely looks good
At
in
least
games,
we're all
especially
together.
pouring it.
You
I noticed that
me,
especially with Mass
Rose.
Effect Andromeda, when she pours it
Now,
into a cup and it's just awful.
everything's gonna be-
Seriously? Think we
No,
can
I
just
just can't
forget about what happened
not
in
look at
Louisiana?
it to
It
see how it
happened
looks.
so long ago. I don't understand why you are so.
Mia, get down! Mia!
Even though they told you in the trailers that
Mia. Oh, God.
Mia dies, that still, like, really surprised me when it happened.
What the hell?
Sorry, Ethan.
No! What? Why?
Alright, I'm getting impatient. I want to see how the knife is. Really hope I remember to actually get the knife in my last playthrough. Okay, so I can't look at it yet. Also, I've heard knife playthroughs can also be very quick because you end up just running past a lot of enemies. I think that's what I'm going to try to do as well. There are a lot of enemies that you don't even need to bother fighting. One of these is still alive. It's so loud. I remember playing this for the first time, and I was actually really excited because this was really horrifying. I played it right at midnight, and I shut all my lights off, closed my blinds, and just played in the dark with headphones on. Great. There's nothing in it. Just rope. I don't even know why I opened it. Sort of force a habit. And suddenly, it's daytime. It moved from night to dawn real fast. Which I very much appreciate. Ethan had the flashlight pointed at like his feet pretty much. And we can finally run. Do I have... No, I don't have my inventory just yet. I want to unequip or unshortcut all of my guns just so I don't accidentally use them.
Where the hell am I?
You'd really think that would be the main bit of the game, the castle, because it's just so huge. It's by far the most outstanding looking place. It's really just like the first hour. Not the first hour, but the first big location they go to for like an hour. It's telling me how to attack already. Hello?
Maybe they're out.
There we go. Okay, so right now I have you short. Is there a way to... I don't even know if there's a way to... Okay, well I'm just not gonna use the shortcuts, I guess. This is the one. Yeah, this one can kill enemies in like 1 to 2 hits. I don't know how well it does against bosses, but most bosses went down pretty quickly
What happened?
during my speed run. So that was with an assault rifle. Okay, right. There is also a challenge to not stack or clean up your inventory at all. I already got it, so I don't care about it. Even though I really should organize it. I did organize it originally, like I had guns over here, but then it just ended up doing its own thing, so I just stopped. I mean, realistically, I don't really even need to use my inventory all that much. I'm probably just going to be spending money on health
Jesus Christ.
and upgrading the stake for when I do Village of Shadows. Alright, let's see. Why is my knife not out? Yeah, okay, so he's already dead. Wow.
What the hell?
I'll pick up crafting materials and stuff, because those I think are infinite. Curious how like an attack will go. I still don't fully understand how it works. I understand it's timed, but timed to what? And when does the timer start? I assume I don't have space for that. Oh, not really. Let me just... Alright, everyone. Ow! Yeah, like he's dead. Oh, he's coming in. Ow. Alright, you just gotta kill one of them, and then you're set. Set meaning you can progress to the next ambush.
Over?
If there are any survivors out there, come to Louisa's house near the fields.
Survivors?
Now I've heard that you can just hang out on a ladder. See, that's just enough to fill it up. This is where you normally find the shotgun.
Damn it.
Also, there's no fall damage, so if you want to get through things quickly, just jump off the ladders. Alright, so I'm gonna try to just stay on the ladder and see what happens. See if that's actually viable. What was that? There it is. Like, if I was just to stay here, then what happens? Now, you might need to trigger the big guy, but I don't really know how you do that. So I'll sit here for a couple minutes. And if nothing happens, then I'll come up, run around a bit, and trigger the big guy. But yeah, they can't do anything while I'm up here. Oh, I've also trapped myself. I wish I could look down. Yeah, I think Big Guy should have been triggered by now. Hello? Alright, I'm gonna back down. Okay.
There's no end to them.
Oh, I was blocking. Oh, come on. I'm so bad at blocking all of a sudden. Why can't I kick him back? Okay, now the big guy's here. Oops, didn't want to do that. Still green though. Here's the big guy. I don't know what he can actually do here. Yeah, I can't kick him back for some reason. Ooh. Alright, I'm in the orange. Alright, alright. There we go. We're good. Kinda had a feeling this section would be a little tough. You can't really, like, ignore these enemies. You can't, like, just run past them or anything. You just sort of gotta get through it. Alright, so this is the demo bit.
Rose is
I've played this so many times. Yeah, treasures like this one. I'm pretty sure you can use guns to shoot them down. I don't know if I want to risk that though. I'm just not gonna. Worst comes to worst, I'll just look it up after the stream and I can just run back through, pick them up. That's how you get rid of enemies fast. You just ignore them.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I'm skipping all these scenes because I've seen these ones so many times. Anything good in here? It's just chem fluid, okay.
This way.
She wasn't even looking at me. Alright, push me out of the way. There we go. Don't like that I put a gun in my hand. Could have been an accidental fire. There's money in here. 500. Yeah. I need to get enough money to fully upgrade the stake, which it's a lot of money. Like 2 million to fully upgrade.
Damn, the fire's moving fast. Don't worry. Try not to breathe in the smoke.
I know. Thank you, Ethan. You're kind.
Like the dramatic music out of
I just
after nothing.
don't get it.
Really could have just used the knife to unscrew it. I can't. There we go. This is very reminiscent of playing the demo where I'm just trying to get through everything as fast as possible.
Guess this leads to the castle. Nothing but blood and death. Huh?
I really hope there's some good DLC for this. I don't know whether or not the DLC will be the BSAA stuff in Europe, or if it'll... I would assume it's BSAA stuff for DLC and then roads for 9. I'm gonna watch this cutscene because I really like it. I love the introduction to all of these guys.
And my daughters do so love entertaining foreigners. Furthermore, I can show you if you entrust the mortal to House Ajax. My daughters and I shall deliver them to the finest.
Way ugly! I wanna see! He's away!
Brother, shut the fuck up!
Like, I hadn't seen her before. I haven't seen
screw around with it in
Angie
private?
before because I didn't watch too many trailers.
And I'll put on a show that everybody can enjoy.
Ugh, so
So she was new to me,
what do
and
we
it was
care for bread
horrifying.
and circuses?
I remember
The man
just
thinks suffering is a
saying out loud,
Gag, the
"What
man's
the fuck
biggest
is
cough in
that?"
the castle, blah, blah, blah.
I've heard all your arguments. Some of you were less persuasive than others, but I've made my decision. Heisenberg, the man's fate is in your hands.
Mother Miranda, I must protest. Heisenberg is but a child, and his devotion to you is questionable. Give the mortal to me, and I will ensure he is ready.
Shut your damn mouth! And don't be a sore loser! Go find your food somewhere else.
Quiet now, child. Adults are talking.
I'm the child. You're the one who's arguing with Miranda's decision.
You wouldn't know responsibility if it was welded
Oh,
to
keep
that.
glory! One day your head might actually fit your ego!
Fight! Fight! Fight!
Don't I get a say in this?
Silence! My decision is final. There will be no argument. Remember from whence you came.
Thank
God, they really upped just everything in this game compared to 7.
Lycans and gentlemen, we thank you for waiting. And now let the games begin. Let's see what you're doing. Ethan Winters.
So I think
Get ready.
7 and 8 both suffer the same final destination issue.
9.
Like, exploring the Baker house in 7 was awesome. Really creepy, backwater, swampy, abandoned mansion. Really cool setting, and then all of a sudden you're on some military science lab boat. Just sort of eh. And the boat was probably the worst section of the game. This one you're in a cool gothic village and castle, and all of a sudden you're in a steampunk factory. It's just not great. And the factory section drags on for a long time. Also, didn't realize there were spikes above me at this section.
My word. You truly are as strong as they say. Oh, you think I'd let you get away? Gotta keep Donna and Moreau entertained. So now it's time for the view. The Monsters Grand Finale. Nothing like fresh American ground beef.
Honestly, yeah. You should have seen the Lycan ambush. It was rough, but not too terrible.
Wait, do those freaks have Rose?
Give me the money. I don't think I ever used the knife. Like, I tried, and it just did not work out. Can I equip it now? I should really just shortcut it. Let's replace that. There we go. Here's Duke. Now,
shall I choose something?
I think I have some stuff to sell for my last
Here's
playthrough.
something I haven't seen before.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, the assemblage of life and machine.
So in order,
I
also
can
I've
feel
already done all the
Heisenberg's
cooking,
essence
which
through
is great.
Ah, yes, I have you.
Um,
Find some quality ingredients and bring them to
I
me.
want to fully upgrade this, which is about 2.2 million total. So a little, kind of a lot. So I have this playthrough. I'm going to be playing it on hardcore. So I have these two playthroughs to get up to the 2.2 million lay to fully upgrade it. Now I think I have enough. I have 4. Yeah, you get money pretty quickly, but also things get very expensive. Like this one customization is 140,000. It gets very pricey. Let's see. Actually don't know that one yet.
I'm skilled at all sorts of weapons modifications, and will do them for a small fee.
Yeah, really all I want to spend money on this playthrough is upgrading this and health.
This is all an investment, Ethan.
In my speed run yesterday, I finished the castle, I think, within an hour. Like, I played the beginning of the game all the way through the castle in about an hour. But then my first playthrough, I think it was a total of 14 hours for the entire playthrough. And then yesterday I beat it in 2 hours, the entire game. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade the Magnum, and I'm probably just going to buy health. I might not even need to, honestly. I might have just enough crafting materials to just make a ton of health. Alright, so you're done.
This simple modification can be done in just a moment. One moment, please.
Okay, so now we went from about 1 million down to 7,000. Alright. I might be able to fully upgrade this by the end of this playthrough. So I still have to buy the, I think, extended magazine for it. Yeah. Which is 180,000.
Pay me no mind.
Alright, see you, Duke.
Please come
I'm
again.
gonna go meet my new wife.
Could Rose be?
Are you trying to go for like 100% like clear every room kind of thing? Like make every room blue? Oh, twofer. Do it. There we go. There's some rooms that are just a pain.
Man blood.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Mother, I bring you fresh prey.
You are so kind to me, daughters.
I love that music cue.
Now,
Hello.
let's take a look at him.
Ooh.
Well, well, Ethan Winters. Yes. You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you?
Fuck.
Let's see how special.
I wish I got this on PC.
Yes, Mother.
Yes, Mother. Starting to go a little stale.
Then let's devour his man flesh quickly, Mother. I am the one who captured him.
Now, daughters. First, I must inform Mother Miranda. But later, well, there will be enough for everyone. Udama!
Alright. God, I hate this part. It's just... ugh. Well, they're vampires. Also, this doesn't count as a free heal. Him using this on his hands doesn't count. Doesn't actually heal you. Give me that. Is there anything in here? No. I'm worried that I'm accidentally gonna shoot a gun. I think I have lockpicks, right? Yeah. It's shotgun ammo, so pointless. So with the Knives Out playthrough, I think you can use... Yeah, they're stupid rare. Like, you find maybe 4 throughout your entire playthrough. With this... God, I never noticed his hand. It's still... Ugh. I think you can shoot guns at... like treasures on the walls and stuff, and different things that need to be shot at. But I think shooting enemies immediately voids it. Except for like specific fights where you need to shoot people. Don't forget the crystal.
Where have they taken Rose?
So I'll probably go for these, because that's relatively easy money.
Welcome.
Yeah.
And buy it I will. I look forward to seeing the fruits of your exploration.
Okay. Money? No. God damn it, I don't need handgun ammo. Money? Nothing. I'm really interested to see how some boss fights go with just a knife. Pretty much, that's all you can do. There's a treasure right there, which I could shoot it. It's entirely possible that I could shoot it, but I don't know if shooting a gun would void it. God, they really love handgun ammo. think I've pretty much 100% cleared the castle, except for like one room, because I just gave up.
I haven't cut open a man in a while. Let me string you up, slice your jugular,
No, thank you.
and just watch. Taken alive, dead, ready to
Like I was stuck in the tasting room here. Right? There is a treasure right there. Alright, let's see how the knife works on these guys. Okay, interesting. God, this is gonna be annoying without guns. I don't know why, but I like nailed this bit in the demo, and then in the full release, yeah, I know. In the full release, I just can't do it. In the demo, I was just pushing it normally, and it was perfect. There we go. But the first time I played in full release, I just couldn't get it. It just kept slipping off. There's some, though, where it's like far away, and it's just so annoying to have to like balance it on your head. More handgun ammo, okay. See how it works. These guys aren't bad if you get them when they're spawning in. For some reason I can't push them. Like I can't push them back. When I block, it doesn't give me the... There's Ingrid's necklace, another treasure. Ow. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can't push them back. That might just be a thing in with guns. Alright. We got this bitch.
Cassandra caused all
First
this mess.
sub-boss fight, I guess. Hello.
Squeeze the blood out when they're alive.
On my first playthrough... Not too many times. So, I started playing on standard, and then I got to the Lycan ambush, and I said, this is bullshit, I don't want to do this, so I dropped to casual. After dying in the Lycan ambush.
Bullets cannot harm.
I don't know how many times I died after that.
You stupid man thing!
Oh, I can't break that.
Impertinent man!
Wow, she is. Oh, she's already dead. That took like 3 hits maybe. I tried to break this window open, but I don't think I can get close enough. There's also, if you want an achievement, there's an achievement to break open all the windows. I think there's 19 of them. Oh, I definitely need this. But yeah, like, because in the Lycan ambush, you just didn't know where you were going. Like, I kept looking for an exit or something, and there was nothing. I was just confused. Then I played on standard, and I think I died at the final fight. I think I came very close to dying multiple times on standard. There's also a treasure right there in the dining room, right on the ceiling. Break the window. Yeah, I can understand. We also killed her daughters, which it's fair. Gunpowder here. And then I still don't know which sister is which, but one of them is about to pop up. Hello?
Shall I give you two?
Come this way. And then she doesn't come in here. There's also a bird cage here. I think just has money in it. Can't really do anything about it. There are some places where you have to use a gun. I don't understand how she doesn't see me here. Oh yeah, I know. I read all the documents. I was fully into the lore. They are nothing but flies. It's disgusting. Just a big group of flies that formed a body. God damn it. Force habit. And she's about to be pissed. Break the window.
What have you done to my daughter?
She found the body real quick. There's gunpowder in this one. She should have heard the doors open. She should have, like, felt the wind. I don't understand how she didn't see you. Like, her peripheral or something. Yeah, no fall damage, which is hilarious. I just fell down that ladder and, like, nothing. Alright.
What the hell?
This is absolutely just wine. Don't worry about it. Oh. Have you gotten to this part yet? You can tell where they are because the water's bubbling. I did not realize that in my first few playthroughs. The water's bubbling there. One's about to come up. Yeah, I never noticed that. Where? Get him real quick. Oh. So like you can shoot them before they even get a chance to get up. God damn it. It's just like force of habit to pick up everything. There's one. Honestly, I don't even need to fight these guys. I think I was just more focused on clearing rooms. Alright, I think there's one asshole that jumps out at you. Yeah, here. Alright. What's the last thing you've done? The roof is where I could not find the last thing. Like that was red and it stayed red. Didn't even need to break it. Same. That's exactly what I did. I had to go back for it later. Also here she also doesn't see you, but I think she does see you. Like, she puts the key there, and then just waits outside the door waiting for you.
Mother Miranda, I regret to inform you that Ethan Winters has escaped that fool Heisenberg. Because he is in my castle and has already proven too much for my daughters to handle. When I find him...
48 minutes in.
No, Mother Miranda. Yes, of course, I understand the importance of the ceremony. I won't let you down. To hell with the ceremony!
Same, I thought it was the right way as well.
That man will pay for what he's done.
Alright, and break these windows. Really loves handgun ammo. Hello.
Oh shit.
There.
Yeah, like I think she was just waiting for you. Same.
What the hell, dude?
You ungrateful, selfish wretch! You come into my house! You lay your filthy man-hands on my daughters! And now you even try to steal my property! Rest while you can!
This dude has been through so much. It just never ends for him.
Go ahead, do your worst.
All right. I think there's like 1,000 lei in here. Yeah. God, this bit, I love it.
Like I'd let you get away.
Bruh.
You'll be sliced
It's so
to
clean.
ribbons.
That's the second time he's had his hand
Before
fully
you
cut
ever
off.
see
Also, I did not realize she could break the iron bars. Alright, which way? Yeah, I didn't realize she could do that because I was never staring at her. I was just trying to run away. Come on. Come on. Come on. Alright. Yes, just straight through iron bars. Same, I just... From the design of the room, I knew exactly what was gonna happen. Alright, I was at red health. Does this help at all? Also, I like how the healing juice fixes the coat as well.
Good. Man, screw this castle.
Alright, so yeah, I guess that does count. Alright, you're gonna fall. Love it. Hilarious every time. Move. You come in here? You do. Oh no, you're... Okay, bye. They're vampires, so they have to get permission to come in. I think you can break... Yeah, break those ones too. God, you can hear her in here. Oh, there's a crystal in here, there. Well, obviously, get the ball. Where are you at? There you are. Do it. Lunge at me. Stagger yourself. This is an interesting place for the sword to land. Please be money. Ow. Nope. Sniper ammo. Same, dude. Imagine if it was like timed or something. Like, all you really need is the first note, and then you can pretty much figure out the rest. Just counting. She shows up here, I think, right? I think she's at the top of the stairs here. Hey!
See, there you are.
Here I am. You were in music, though. You should know music. Alright. Oh, okay. Right.
So you finally came to see me. So mean.
Dude.
Sick of bugs.
Sickle bugs. Alright, I don't think there's money in here. Oh, never mind. Prove me wrong immediately, game. This part I think I have to use a gun. Hey. Damn it. Yeah, I have to use a gun here. Okay. I'll try not to use a gun as much as possible. And that's all I can do. That'd be cool if they had throwing knives. Now, just because I'm paranoid. It's called Knives Out. Alright, use 0. Perfect. So that doesn't count. Also, I'll be right back because I really gotta pee. Right? Like she doesn't hear that. Also, all the gunshots. I don't remember. Oh, there's a lockpick over here. Also, if you've already picked up the weapon, they just give you a bunch of money. Alright, this part's gonna be suck without a gun. I hate these guys. There is a crystal The fuck? God damn it. Just force a habit every time. I'll show you once I kill this fuck. Oh, you better not fall. There we go. Actually, after I kill this guy. I don't know if you can see it until you get up there. Let's see. It is... Where is it? There, right there. And it drops down onto, like, this ledge. Ooh! Yeah, like, I found that. I was like, oh, finally, I got all blue, and I opened the map, and it's still red, and I'm like, I don't know what else I missed. What else could I have possibly missed? So I spent like 10 minutes after finishing this. Yeah, no worries. I mean, we're gonna be logging on soon. I'm probably gonna get this mask and then sign off. There's also a crystal right there. Right there. Did I break this one yet? No, I didn't. Why did I skip that one?
Stupid man thing! You won't live long, even if you run!
Oh, shit. Well, almost. Alright, I'm gonna run to the safe room, save, and then I will end it there.
As you wish.
$28,000. Not great.
This should be enough.
The next thing I need is 56. So realistically, I don't think I'll be able to fully upgrade this on this playthrough, but probably on the hardcore one. And then that's just in time for Village of Shadow. Oh, actually,
A good deal.
got to do this. This still won't help too much, but... Come on. Can't see. God, I wish you could just tilt the camera down. There we go. So I don't think this is that much. I think it's like 8,000.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Alright. Still decent.
I look forward to seeing the fruits of your exploration.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna sign off there. Hopefully back tomorrow. I don't know how long this playthrough is gonna take, because it's definitely not like a speed run or anything. Still fast. Only an hour in and I'm halfway through the castle. So, it's going. Halfway, or do I have 3 now? No, just 2. Okay, so, no, 3. Yeah, more than halfway through and only an hour in. So I'm relatively on par with 3-hour run. But we'll see. Don't know if I'll finish it tomorrow or the next day or whatever. But till then, peace out.